Hello everyone. Our topic for today is reported speech. Reported speech is when you tell what a person said in the past to someone else in the present. This is a really useful language tool for you to use, especially if you are talking about events that happened in the past and what someone said at that time. There are two ways to report what someone said. The first way is used for writing. This is called direct speech. In direct speech, we use quotation marks to report what someone has said. So, if Homer says, "No," we can write it as direct speech. It looks like this. But we use a different way to report someone's words when we are speaking. In speaking in conversation, we use something called reported speech to tell about something that someone else has said in the past. In reported speech, word order and pronouns may be different from the original words that someone said. Let's watch a video and listen to what Homer says. When it is finished, we will use reported speech to tell some of what he said.
Woohoo! I'm a college man! I won't need my high school diploma anymore! I am too smart! I am too smart! I am too smart! I am too smart! S-M-R-T! I mean S-M-A-R-R-T!
When we report speech, we need to include 4 parts. The first part is the subject. In this situation, the subject is Homer. The second part is the verb say or said. I call this the reporting verb. The third part is the word that. Finally, the last part to include is what the person said. This includes any verbs that the person said. We can call these reported verbs. Now, think about the video of Homer. Let's change what Homer said into reported speech. Homer says that he is so smart. In this example, the reporting verb is says. What kind of verb is says? Says is a simple present verb. One of the rules of reported speech is, if the reporting verb is a present verb, then the reported verb should also be a present verb. If the reporting verb is a past verb, the reported verb should also be a past verb. But you shouldn't put a past verb and a present verb together in reported speech. Because the verb says is in the present, we need to also make sure that Homer's verb is also a present verb. In this example, Homer uses the verb is. There are no problems with this because says and is are both present verbs. We can report what Homer said by using the verb said. For example, Homer said that he was so smart. In this example, the reporting verb is the word said. Remember that we need to match the verb that Homer said to the reporting verb. This is why we have changed Homer's verb into the word was. Both verbs said and was are past verbs, so now they match. Let's watch another video. Listen to what Hulk says.
Dr. Banner, now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
Now, pause the video and report what Hulk said using the verb says. Did you make a sentence? Let's look at it. Hulk says that he is always angry. This is correct because the words says and is are both present tense. Now, pause the video one more time and report what Hulk said using the word said. Okay, let's look at the sentence. Hulk said that he was always angry. Remember, because we changed the reporting verb to a past verb, we have to change the reported verb to be in the past also. Let's look at one more video. Listen to what Doug says. Then try to make a reported speech sentence.
Russell? Doug!
I was hiding under your porch because I love you. Can I stay?
Can you stay? Well, you're my dog, aren't you? And I'm your master.
You are my master! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Good boy, Doug. You're a good boy.
Okay, one of the things that Doug said was this. I was hiding under the porch. Pause the video and make a sentence using the reporting verb said. Are you finished? Doug said that he had been hiding under the porch. In this sentence, the reporting verb is said, and the reported verb is had been hiding. Had been hiding is a verb tense called the past perfect. It is an action that happens in the past, so the times of the two verbs match. But the original verb is was hiding, a past continuous verb. Why does the verb change from past continuous to past perfect? The reason for this change is a special feature of reported speech called backshifting. Backshifting happens when you change the original verb, one verb tense, into the past. Rule number 1 of reported speech is, if the introductory part of the sentence is in the past, you must backshift the reported verb. But how do you know which verb to change into? There are a number of backshifting possibilities. This chart shows you what each verb tense should change to if you are backshifting. For example, simple present changes to simple past, but simple past changes to past perfect. Present perfect also changes to past perfect, but past perfect doesn't change at all, because there aren't any more verb tenses behind the past perfect verb. There are a number of other possible changes. If you are not familiar with these, pause the video and review them carefully. This is the reason why the verb was hiding changed into had been hiding. Because past continuous verbs change into past perfect verbs when you backshift a verb. Let's practice backshifting by looking at 3 common verb tenses that we have already studied. Pause the video and try to change the example sentences into reported speech. Okay, are you ready? First, John said that he ran on Saturday. Second, John said that he had run on Saturday. Finally, John said that he was running on Saturday. The second rule of reported speech relates to the examples that I showed at the beginning of the video. If the introductory part of a sentence uses a present verb, then you should not backshift the reported verb. In this example, we see that the reporting verb is says. Says is a present verb, so we should not backshift the reported verb. But this brings up a very good question. When should we choose a reporting verb that is in the present? And when should we choose a reporting verb that is in the past? Here are 2 helpful hints for choosing when not to use backshifting. If a situation is still true, backshifting is optional. For example, Hulk says that he is always angry. Is this still true? The answer is yes. Hulk was angry in the past, Hulk is angry now, Hulk will be angry in the future. The Hulk is always angry. So, the situation is still true. You don't need to backshift. Also, you don't need to backshift if a statement is generally true. So, the important things to remember about reported speech are: use reported speech to tell about things that people talked about in the past. Backshift verbs unless the situation is still true now. And, most importantly, don't make Hulk angry.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny god.